What's up? I thought I'd make an art video today. So, well, it's not really an art video. I'm not doing art. I'm just reacting to something that somebody is doing when it comes to relationship. So this video is going to be very important for people who are artists, because I don't think that this type of video has been done before. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the person that's on my screen right now, the YouTube GOAT, PewDiePie.
But respect women.
For any artists who've been doing it for as long as I have, and professionally, I mean, I make money by doing this. You know what I'm saying? This is my career. For somebody who's been doing this shit professionally, to see his journey on actually doing a video to where he drew for an entire year, get better, like every single day he drew, every single day, until he actually got better in the progression that he actually was able to achieve is incredible, because this shows you that a normal person who does not draw, who has not drawn before, can always get better if you have that dedication and mind state. And mind you, he doesn't have to. This guy is rich and famous. He doesn't have to do anything, actually. This is a side quest. So for him to do this shit just out of nowhere, I respect it highly, especially me being an artist in the field that I'm in. The only reason why I'm able to do it is because I have a passion for it. I really don't care if I get paid or not, but I so happen to do get paid for it. So that's just a plus. But for him, he doesn't have to get paid for anything. He's not getting anything out of this besides just doing it out of pure interest. So my hat goes off to him. I respect it. He made another video to where he actually got spent, as you can see, 24 hours at a drawing anime studio. What anime drawing studio is this, mind you? The one that does Attack on Titan. That's the major one. So we're just going to stick on that because he's actually going to be talking about that during the video. But which studios is probably right under Mappa when it comes to quality. I think they're neck and neck almost though. But I really wanted to see what he was going to experience if he went to Mappa. But for him to get invited by these people, it's incredible. These people are tight knit like crazy. They don't want nobody seeing behind the scenes stuff. So this is a first in a lifetime video that has not been done before. A lot of artists are going to be interested in seeing the insiders of what's going on. So as y'all can see, this video is 32 minutes. We're not going to react to the full thing. I just want to show y'all bits and pieces, the important parts, right, of his studio visit, and show y'all a behind the scenes, just in case you guys haven't seen this yet. So you could possibly get my artistic perspective behind it too as well. So without further ado, man, let's get into this. I'm very proud of this dude for actually taking the time, doing something that he doesn't have to do, showing the inside for people who are young artists who would love to see what he's seeing right now. I would love to see what he's seeing, but hey, he did it for me. So without further ado, 1, 2, 3, go.
A few months ago, I got a letter, an invitation from the Royal House of Anime, Gods of Anime. Which studio invited me to come over? I could not pass up. They've animated Attack on Titan, Spy Family, a ton of shows, and even the new upcoming One Piece. This is a huge deal. They don't normally do this kind of thing.
What he's saying right here is actually true. Nobody does this. No art studio does this at all. So for them to actually invite him, they must have seen his video of actually, like a whole year challenge, like every single day. And just listen, artists respect that, especially if it's not your field of expertise. And you don't have to get paid for it. You're just doing it just for the love of the game. That's extreme dedication. Everybody's going to look at that and be like, oh yeah, he's invited to the cookout. Basically, that's like invited to the cookout type shit. This guy deserves it.
I could not believe it. Me? Apparently they saw my drawing video where I taught myself how to draw and was like, hey, let's have the suite over. But I was not just coming for a visit. I was actually coming to participate and draw myself.
That's crazy.
So we filmed the whole experience, and it starts off at 8 a.m. heading to Witch Studios with Paul, the camera guy. We're heading to Witch Studio. The king of anime has invited me. I don't know why.
I'll be nervous as fuck right now.
If this doesn't go well, I'll be banned from anime. You distract them, and I'll just run into the woods and live there for the rest of my life if this doesn't go well. I don't know, I'm really nervous. I think drawing with professionals, that's kind of daunting, but I think it'll be really valuable information. We'll learn a lot, and there's always plan B.
Now see, why he's nervous is because like he's like an intermediate, like he's like a beginner technically still. He only been drawing for not as long as me, but he's been, he's just starting. So like I can see why he's nervous. Why I would be nervous is just pure anticipation. I would just be like, bro, I cannot wait to see how these guys do this shit behind the scenes. I can't wait to see how professionals actually do it, because I know how I do it, but to see the whole working machine going on at the same time, I'll just be blown. I'll be like a kid on Christmas, just like anticipating. I like have butterflies in my stomach. You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically how I feel. So that's my nervousness. Not like, oh my God, what they gonna think about me? Shit. No, I'm not worried about that.
So first off, I got to meet with the board of directors and the creators. A bit of cultural explanation here. Japan is very formal business-wise, no matter
Absolutely.
what. You wear a business suit and a tie. Everyone looks the same in the business industry. So the fact that these guys pull up in Attack on Titan t-shirts and their goofy attitude, I absolutely love.
Laid
These
back.
guys were awesome.
Okay.
Laid back personalities.
So, which anime have you worked in the past?
進撃の巨人 赤
Oh wow. He's the board member with Studio TV Anime Attack on Titan season 1 through 3. I know you guys can't see that because my fucking face is down there, but it's really not that big of a deal. He's the chief animation director for Spy Family, which is pretty good.
コンタイタンメイン
So he got his hands full.
お
キャラクターデザイナー
super anime.
スーパー
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
So, what are we gonna do today?
まずスタジオの中を見てもらいまして、アニメの工程作り方の工程を、見てもらいます。
Is this their first time ever doing
楽
Oh.
this?
しみに。
あとは、毎朝アニメーターが黒
Okay, you know what? Hold up a second. I see I'm blocking words at the bottom because they do have subtitles. So I have to do this in order for you guys to understand the full experience. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make myself a little smaller, put myself up right here. So you guys can see the subtitles of what's going on at the bottom because mainly they're going to be down here. I'm going to do that.
やってます。でそれも、体験してもらおうかなと思ってます。
Every day? 毎日。
毎日。
So you need to also experiencing that today too.
together. Oh.
Okay.
Can you tell
That's cool.
how much I am nervous about the drawing bit?
He is
I knew I
scared
was
as
gonna
hell.
draw with the other animators, the warm-up drawing session, but I was dying on the inside, okay? This is something about drawing in front of other people, especially pros. Like, it's just daunting.
Bro, that should be exciting to you. See, the thing is, like, I get it. Like, when people are like he's not an artist, he's a lover of it. You know what I'm saying? He's a lover of the game that decided to participate in it. I do this shit for a living and I do it as a passion. I would love to be next to somebody who is light years better than me, and I'm trying my best just to learn off of them. I'm not embarrassed at all. I don't get embarrassed because there's always going to be somebody that's better than you. But when you're in the beginning, you still got insecurities about your your level. So you judge yourself based on the person next to you. I grew out of that shit when I was like 12 years old because I've been drawing before then. So it's like for me, like I'm just a student. Everybody that he's going to see at this studio think exactly like me. They're just students. They don't think of themselves as being up here. They think of themselves as still learning and progressing. But PewDiePie sees himself as not worthy to be a part of the group. But those people in the room, they're not even thinking that at all. Every artist who does this shit for the love of the game do not give a shit about title, how good they are, or nothing. They just want to learn and just do what they love to do, which is draw. That's all they want to do.
But first, they introduced me to some of their work.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Whoa.
Attack on Titan.
I'm so excited,
Yes. Nice.
They got it playing right here on the screen.
18 seconds animation cut.
This legendary scene in particular.
I've never seen this before. Oh my God, bro. Jesus Christ.
You can
You know, it's funny. I know how they did that scene too. This scene was done by 3D compositing when it comes to the background. The background was done by first drawing it first, and then they put it into like CG, of course, to get the environments to to look consistent across the board. So they got repeated patterns right here, which is actually helpful. I do this all the time too when it comes to drawing backgrounds. This is good for the 3D model, the 3D space. And the hardest part that took the longest is not the background and the camera and like the 3D camera going through. No, it's the character. The character took I guarantee you this took months to do. Like months.
Legendary 18 seconds animation
For
cut.
18
This
seconds.
legendary scene in particular.
The character is what I'm looking at when it's like, oh my God. The background, that's just a 3D camera. That's all that is. But the character, holy shit. Jesus
You can probably
Christ.
tell what's so special about it. There's no cuts. They told me
Yeah.
initially this was supposed to be 3 cuts, but the director just came in and decided to go Super Saiyan and was like, no cuts.
江原さんが自ら言ったの
Yeah, he's
で
crazy.
もうそこはもう彼にお任せして作業に入ってもらうんですけど、もう江原さんはもうずっと会社に居続けました。
He said it literally stayed in the office forever. You guys don't know how literal that is. See, when people love what they do, they don't care. They'll just stay after and be like, "No, I gotta get this finished." I do that sometimes, bro. I stay up to like 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes working on my shit, and I'm talking about on shit I don't even get paid for. I would literally stay up to 3 o'clock in the morning when I should be fucking asleep because I gotta get up at 9 o'clock, right? But I don't care. I just be like, "No, I gotta get this done." So I know exactly what he means. He literally means he's probably staying in the office forever, and he probably does not care if he gets paid overtime or not. He just want to get it done.
Mr. Ibarra came up with the idea to have it in one scene, so he had to take responsibility to complete it.
Okay, yeah.
Because of that, he was in the office working on the animation for the whole day, for several days.
Jesus.
No one had
That's
expected
incredible.
this much of work to be done.
Oh, really?
So when everyone was checking the animation, they were saying that Mr. Ibarra is crazy. One word. Not
He's
awesome,
crazy,
it's
but guess what?
crazy.
People gonna remember the scene though. This is the thing though, too, like that you gotta remember about artists. We know how long stuff takes. That's not the thing that that motivates us. What motivates us is not how long something takes. It's when it's finished, it's out there forever. See, you have to remember this, right? Once you're done, you're done. There's no more working on it. So no matter how long something takes, a piece or an animation project that you work on, value the time it takes to do it, because once it's done, it's out there forever and people can appreciate the amount of work it took to go behind it. You don't have to keep on editing it and keep on bumping up or doing whatever. But if you shortcut yourself and you do it, I would say like cheaply, and you put it out there, you're going to be mad that it's out there forever, because you're going to be looking at it like, damn, I could have spent more time on this. Damn, I wish I did actually took the time to actually, just a little bit more dedication to that one specific part. If I would have did that, it would have been there forever and I wouldn't be having regrets on doing it. Take time and don't rush it. This person that did this knows exactly what I'm talking about. But we're going to move on to something else, because like I said before, this shit is actually longer than what you see. He's actually meeting the color design person, which I really want you guys to see this though. This guy worked on Dan to Dan too. He's the color designer for Dan to Dan as well. And as you know, Dan to Dan is hyper, like psychedelic type of colors and shit. So he's a good color person.
仕上げという部署の色彩設定ということをやっている橋本と言います。はい、カラーデザイン。はい。
I gotta be honest, I never really thought about colors that much. We looked at the character color design for Attack on Titan. Seeing the raw drawing and then just it come to life with the color was so cool.
That's a fucking amazing. And you know what? Look at all these goddamn layers. Holy shit. Every single one of these characters. And this is simplistic though too. You guys don't realize this. This has to be simplistic in order for them to do animation, because they have to just be able to put things in. And for people in the animators, in the colorists, the artists, they have to all be on the same page. So this is, bro, simplicity is key, but simplicity looks clean.
It really makes you realize just how important color is.
Yeah.
Obviously. But not only that, we got to see how it's drawn different colors, if it's twilight or sunset or night or day. All this made a huge difference, and it just...
Oh, that's so important. That's so important.
We got to see how it's drawn.
That's important. Yep, they got the warm, I would say oranges, yellow tinge colors for the, I'll say dawn or sunset.
On different colors, if it's twilight or sunset or...
Nighttime, you use purple hues, purple, pink. I would say bluish hues too. That's perfect for that. I know all the shadows have that. And you know what's funny though too? I guarantee you they use only like maybe 4 swatches of color for everybody when it comes to that. Everybody has the same shadow tone. I guarantee you it's like bluish purple mixture or something like that for the shadow tones. And like I would say pinkish, depending on the skin tone of the person, right? Pinkish or palish reddish color for that. For like the regular, the base color.
Night or day, all this made a huge difference, and it just looked perfect. I don't know how to describe it. I will say this a lot in this video, but every single frame, someone has to color it.
Yeah.
And seeing him do it, it's just unbelievable. You might have noticed the raw image here has red and blue lines on it. That's basically a marker for them, what is highlight and what is shadow. Yep. Little industry and knowledge for you guys.
で、これをプレビューで動かすとこんな感じで。
This pose right here, this little thing right here probably took maybe 6 hours. You have to understand, bro, you have to respect the game. This shit right here is probably 6 hours. I guarantee you.
っていう仕事になります。
This shit would take me 12.
Yeah, it's really cool.
As an
Wow.
output.
How long does this take to get this much?
そうですね。これまあ人にもよりますけど1枚の
15 to 30 minutes per image. It's mainly 24 frames per second or 23 or something like that, roughly around that. That's about 6 hours.
まあ、15分20分30分とかかかってで日本のアニメーションって1秒が24フレームなんです。
So it will take
Okay.
about 15 to 30 minutes for one picture to be drawn. And in Japanese animation, 1 second is 24 cuts or 24 animation.
Holy
Can you tell my math brain did not figure out what that meant? A lot of
6
work.
hours.
That's
That's
what that
6
meant. A
That's 6
lot of
hours.
work goes into this. Next, I got to meet with backgrounds and detail.
Oh, this is my favorite part. I love, bro. Some anime studios use 3D and some just paint and just are gods at doing backgrounds and stuff. I need to hire a background artist like
Guess
that.
how many backgrounds is in an episode? I guess like 20.
Probably more.
Up to 300 per episode.
Holy shit! I didn't even know that. Hold up.
There's a whole department for this.
よろしくお願いします。
ここは背景化のセクションになってまして
This is a section for the background team to be working on. He'll be introducing you about how background team is working on for the animation.
Nice. よろしくお願いします。
So they started with raw
Oh my
image,
God.
like a basic sketch. Then not in all, but then in some they get 3D rendering, and then they draw on top of that all the details.
This makes sense because the 3D rendering gives it the spatial awareness that you need. Because when you just do a flat background, it's just going to look like a Bob Ross painting, right? But you have to have lights reflecting realistically, and in order for you to save time, because it's still come on now, come on, save time if you can. If it doesn't diminish quality, save time. You're gonna have to have reflections on this and shit like that, and depending on the time of day, it's gonna have to change. You can't do that shit if it's a fucking painting. You're gonna have to repaint it over again with different lighting styles and shit. It's gonna be ridiculous. So yeah, this is 3D. It has to be. And layered on top of it with real artists. That's how you're supposed to do it. It's a tool. Like AI.
He even made this video for us to see just how
Holy
they do it.
cow.
I couldn't help thinking like you wouldn't even notice that unless you zoom in. The amount of levels that goes into the details is insane. And I was like, that looks amazing. But he goes, no, this is the rough version. Here's the real one. It's like, oh.
God damn.
It really does make a huge difference. I asked what was the most challenging thing about this, and the answer was so obvious but really interesting.
What's the most difficult thing?
スケジュールを守ることですかね。
Making sure he makes it for the deadline.
Of course. Yep.
書いてること自体はやはり
See, look what he just said at the bottom here. See, a lot of people think that these people are suffering. Bro, listen, a job is a choice. A lot of these people think that crunch time, that like people actually have a problem with it. You have to understand, people do this shit for a living. They care about it. They're not going to want to nobody subject themselves to torture when they don't have to. They're not going to do it. And these guys are uber talented. All these guys are. They choose to do this. And they love to do this. I would love to do it, period. But I work for myself. I found another avenue. That's the reason why I'm not doing it. I found another way to enjoy myself. But yeah, these guys just love, they can do this shit forever.
皆さん絵が好きなので書いてること自体は楽しいのでそのスケジュールを守りながらどう自分の最大のポテンシャルを出すかっていうのが、この仕事のやりがいでもあります。
Everyone works on a deadline. He's like, I love drawing. I can keep drawing forever, but we have to keep constantly moving. And when you draw on a tight schedule, that's going to make it so much more difficult. And I got to experience this firsthand in our next planned event, the Croquis session. This is a session they do to warm up every single day.
This is important for beginning artists right here. I want you guys to see this because it's just how he's going to react to this and what the outcome is going to be very important for any new artist or people who want to get to know how to draw. I'm going to explain this though, so watch this.
It's in a circle and then you take turns to draw each other in all these different poses.
おー、すごい。わー。すごい。
You are challenging them.
30 seconds, right?
30 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, only 30 seconds.
Draw anything in 30 seconds. It's impossible.
That's the point. The point is, right? Listen, the biggest problem that beginning artists have, and I'm gonna even say this, advanced artists have, is starting. What 30 seconds do is it's literally designed. You cannot make anything meaningful in 30 seconds, and that's the point. The point is for you to just start, to get your brain operating. It's just like turning on a car at the beginning of the day when it's snowing outside, right? Turn on the car. You're not driving it yet, but just go out there and start it. Why would I have to start my car? Who cares? Just go out there and start it. It's going to be ready for you when you actually go out there. It's the same thing with this. You're starting your car. So 30 seconds is meant to trick your brain into thinking about something that is not finished. You're not going to think about something that's finished, which means you're not going to put pressure on yourself to finish it. You're just going to be creative during this time. Just come up with anything. You can draw whatever you want. And this is what gets your brain to start working. That's the point of the exercise. But of course, people who are, at the beginning, they're like 30 seconds. I can't draw anything. Not designed for you to draw a masterpiece. It's meant for you to just keep it, to start it up.
They told me it was going to be fast, but I did not realize just how fast 30 seconds is.
Yeah.
No way. What? Okay, じゃあ
They get to do this every day, man. This shit is crazy.
早いすぎ
I would love to do this every day. It's pretty good for 30 seconds too, though. It's pretty good.
I was stressing out. I was like, what? Are people actually...
What I noticed about PewDiePie too is that a lot of people who just start off drawing that are not confident too much is that they draw small. I draw big all the time too because I like to take up the whole page. Unless I'm doing character spreadsheets and shit like that, I'm drawing big. I don't like to draw small-ish. I would do it depending on the scenario, but I see this a lot with beginner artists. They draw small because they don't understand scale yet.
Drawing stuff?
Oh, yeah, boy.
It still look pretty good though. For like 30 seconds.
Just let that in school.
I haven't dared to look at other people's yet. I hope they're as bad as mine, but I know that's not the case.
Never gonna be the case. They do this every day. This will get you so good at doing poses, man. It's not even funny.
Wow. It's way too fast. Way too fast.
Yeah, he just thinking about the speed. That's a damn good pose too, though. Very good. Very good. I don't think that's PewDiePie. I think that's somebody else. Yeah, that's PewDiePie. Okay, you can always tell a professional because of how they do it. This person is not connected. Well, watch. Watch this
way
person.
Too fast.
You knew immediately that wasn't PewDiePie just by how his hand was moving. This guy does this all the time. He's thinking about basic shapes, as you can see. See, what beginners do is they think about the form, not the shape. The shape, somebody who's actually experienced simplifies things so that they don't have to think about the big grand scale of it, because we're still human at the end of the day. We can't think of 1,000 complex pieces all at once. So in order to do that is we do puzzle pieces. Be like, okay, this is like a cylinder. I'm gonna draw this first. This is like an oval. This is like a box shape, rectangle, whatever. We simplify it, right? You can always tell a professional because of how they're doing their line work. Look at this. This is perfect. He's thinking about none but shapes right now. He's not even thinking about the full pose. But PewDiePie is. PewDiePie's trying to gather the pose and not the shapes. This is a perfect contrast.
Then after a couple sessions, we switched.
I am so glad he did this video because he's actually showing a lot of people, and kudos to him. He's showing a lot of beginner people how this actually works in the contrast.
To 3 minutes.
So you have 3 minutes to go.
3 minutes to draw. Now?
Now.
Oh, okay.
3 minutes is a long time.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, this is too much time. But eventually I got a rhythm of it. I got a flow and I was feeling good. I was like, okay, I like this. This is not too bad. This is not too bad.
You'll grow to like it. You will.
Then I made a terrible, terrible mistake. I glanced over to my left and oh my God.
Yeah, he comparing himself.
That is the most incredible piece of art. Looking at mine, just looking like a baby drawing. What I didn't know at the time was I was sitting next to the art director for all.
Oh, he's the GOAT. Yeah, this guy's good. This guy's good as hell. Holy shit.
Sama no Ranking.
He's the chief animation director and character designer. Yeah. Yeah.
That was next level. I've been drawing for 2 years. I would still consider myself a beginner. Then it was my turn to pose. I wish I picked a less uncomfortable pose. I was in agonizing pain for 3 minutes, but I think I played it off pretty well.
Maybe a gun?
Yeah, that's a bad pose for you to be in for 3 minutes, man. 3 minutes is that's like doing planks. That's like doing planks. I'm glad PewDiePie stayed in shape, man. I like seeing that. I like seeing him being, you know, that's healthy. You should be. If you're rich, there's no excuse that you're not in shape. Period. There's no excuse. That would be painful. Yeah.
It's so evil having, you know, a beginner and a professional being compared.
It's okay. Yeah, it's really cool. It's if anything, it's inspiring. So.
It should be, yeah.
比較していただいてインスパイアされるのですごいありがたいというふうに言ってます。学びになるっていうことですね。
Areas of improvement. Where can I? What should I work on?
This is the main question that you want to ask. You want to ask it honestly too, because they're going to tell you the truth. One thing I know about Asians tell the truth. They do not fucking lie, and I love it. I love being around people who don't bullshit me, because you can't get better if you don't know what the reason why, right? So.
次どういうところを意識してやればいい
My feelings won't be hurt. It's okay.
They're all small. They're super small.
そうか。そうですね。もうちょっと大きく描くといいかも。
God damn it! Oh my god! Hold up a second. Did she literally just say the exact same thing I said?
そうか。そうですね。もうちょっと大きく描くといいかも。
This is the main thing that we know from a mile away. It shows confidence though, but I'm expecting that from PewDiePie, right? I'm not shitting on PewDiePie at all. He's actually way better than most people who only draw for 2 years. He's light years better actually though. And the fact that bro, come on now. So yeah, I peeped that out from a mile away. It shows me exactly how you think about your artwork anyway, is that you make it small. Make it big. Trust me. And think about basic shapes too. To make the full picture.
Yeah, I noticed you drew, yeah, it's just a habit, yeah. Everyone draw bigger and it looks much more interesting, and it's hard to do the detailing.
Yeah, have a longer stroke and be more dynamic as you said as well.
I think confidence, probably. I was a little nervous.
もうちょっと自信を持てるようになると思う。
This is where the director first shares his vision with different notes and detail.
こっち側アクションのところに必要な動き、こういうのを描いてほしいとか、あとはカメラの動きとかが書いてあるのがここ。
It has the instruction on how you want the characters to move, and in the boxes you also have the instruction for the camera team to whether, for example, pan up. It says there.
Yeah, this part right here, I will not be doing this part. I'll be somebody will be handing me this part.
It's passed to the keyframe team, which draws a rough version of the keyframes, like a first version of the animation. It was really cool and interesting to see how much is still drawn by hand or physical pieces being used.
You hear that? People who are fearing AI, that they're going to take their fucking jobs. No, they're not. You think AI can do keyframes? You guys are, bro, see, this is the reason why, like, when I argue with people, no, I don't argue with people because they are ignorant, right? When I talk to people about AI, about you know, like people who just on X or Reddit or whatever fuck like that, right? And they just got this AI hate boner and shit. People who actually create know this is complete bullshit. Know that it's not true at all. You are not taking nobody's job in the art industry, because in order to do full-fledged animations to keep it consistent, you have to do fucking keyframes. And keyframes are the in-betweens. AI can't do that, because you know what they're going to do? Change the face, change the portion of the body that looks a little different, add a part of the armor that's not there, add an eye that does not belong on the character, because they're pulling from other devices, right? It's never going to look like how a key animator is going to make it look like. You're going to be able to tell the difference, and the quality is going to go down. So I don't get, bro. That's why I just do not argue with these people. These people like, bro, you don't understand. It's gonna take your job. No, it's not. Like, what are you talking about? That's why this is important for you to see.
The timesheet, which is this green paper, looking at this animation being better than anything I will ever draw, and it's the rough first draft.
So these are actually all drawn by hand?
全部手で描いてるんですか？
そうですね。
Yes, yes, yes.
So many for just like small movements.
Yeah, just back and forth.
Crazy.
たくさんの絵はやっぱりありますよね。
そうですね。
So he was told to do a jumping animation, right? And he's telling his cameraman to jump for him so he can see a reference.
Slower.
Slower? How can you jump so?
I can just not.
I see. Play the back. I got it.
So it's
So I have to think. He's gonna have to go down and then jump and then back to the way it started.
Now, I'm not a professional animator in the least bit, right? I'm a character designer, but I understand weight and I understand how professional animators think. This is going to be very telling on how he animates compared to how somebody who's a professional would.
So I think my strategy will be to just draw and see what happens.
That's how you do it.
Boom, boom. He shrunk.
But after a little while, the realization hit me. I'm sitting in the same room as some of the best artists in the world. And here I am drawing this absolute garbage.
PewDiePie, man. You gotta stop talking about yourself like that.
He's gotta go down lower. You can't jump from this position, right? It's gotta be lower. Okay. So like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, he doesn't understand weight, which is cool. This is important. PewDiePie's stupid, man.
At least he's consistently shrinking.
Sure.
I'm throwing this because I'm doing so poorly. I know this is like the worst, but it's really fun actually to draw.
That's all that's important, man. That's all that's important.
So, alright, let's watch his masterpiece. It's not terrible.
Not terrible at all. It's good for his first attempt.
Because it's so.
He clearly doesn't understand weight, which is good. Bro, listen, your first time doing anything, you're going to suck at it. And this is what a lot of beginner artists need to understand. You're not going to become Michelangelo just by starting. Or the first week, or the first year, or 2 years. Hell, even 5 years. Hell, probably even for the rest of your life. You're always going to learn. If you come at it from a student lens, right, you will never try to compare yourself to somebody who's been a student longer than you. Okay? That's what that comes down to. You're still learning.
Well, I tried.
But again, I actually managed to finish the task. And after Sensei cleaned up my keyframes, because I didn't understand any of that, we got to watch my little animation. And you know what? It didn't look too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, nice. There's some missing legs. Here, but...
Man, you could just tell his keyframes. His keyframes is this. That's his keyframe. This guy is so damn good, bro. He's able to draw something that looks coherent, even though it's like a fucking alien child. But it's so coherent. He's been doing this for so long that it's just nothing to him. See, that's, yep.
It jumps. Wow. He's jumping. Yes, he may have shrunk through the process, but he jumped. But then again, I didn't know this. Same experience again. Sensei was drawing next to me the entire time. Yeah. We got to compare.
I love that, man.
They kept comparing. I don't want to compare. Obviously, it was a billion times better. But it was still really, really cool to see. I was like, oh, so that's how I should have done it.
Maybe you want to see.
You guys have to see, bro, this is the difference. Watch this.
Your sensei's work.
Wait, he drew now as well? No. Okay.
Look at this motherfucker.
Oh.
Look at him. Look at this. Look at this. He kicked with one leg. You don't even think about that. See, beginning people don't even think about the nuanced shit that humans would do or the quirkiness that actually affects your personality. Some people might kick with one leg and you go down, but you bounce, right? Watch.
With the one leg too. Wow. And you have the right size too. So good.
That's
and
beautiful.
Arms and everything.
Look at that. He got the arms going down like this because he's basically gauging the I would say the wind pull, because when you're going down, you're preparing for the stop to hit the ground, and he's actually going to bounce a little bit too. He goes forward. This is stuff that only professionals think about because they've been doing it for so long. This is very good, bro. If I did an animation like this, mine's would probably be a little bit better than PewDiePie, but it would not look like this.
That's so cool.
Like this.
This is an in-between, right?
These are each keyframe.
These are in-betweens. Keyframe.
You'll be learning how
All these are keyframes.
she draws the in-betweens.
Wow.
Yes.
It's impressive.
So this is what she added. This is a guided
This is such
keyframe,
hard
this
work,
is
bro,
in between, this is the keyframe, this is the in between.
I thought for sure there would be like a rough version and she just goes from that, but
No,
I guess
she just
it
goes.
makes sense that someone has to add the in-betweens.
Now it's your turn to add in betweens.
What am I supposed to do?
Trace over.
Some of this work involved literally just tracing what was already there. And you think there's no way for me to mess that up, but it was harder than it looks.
Yep.
Is this backed up so I don't ruin anything?
Oh, trust me, they thought about that already.
Is that okay? Yep. I'm just getting a feel for the pressure.
What makes this hard is that the fact that the lines have to be closed in order for them to, and this is a Procreate thing too. I know this shit because like for Procreate, the lines have to be closed. For Clip Studio Paint, the lines have to be closed in order for the colorist to come in and just drop the colors in. This makes the process much easier. So they have every part labeled by colors. So the colorist will know exactly what colors go where and where shadows go and stuff like that. So this is the part that makes it hard, is that he has to close all the lines and make it not wobbly and shit. But this takes years of practice to keep your hand steady.
The lines have to be connected.
Yeah. They gotta be connected,
So you have to be, you know, the coloring team would be just painting on top, right?
Yep.
So it has to be a straight line.
I can't draw that much.
Drawing lines is hard.
Harder than it looks.
This is impossible.
I used to think so.
No. Yeah, no, I lost everything. Okay.
And you know what? Being nervous doesn't help either, because he's in a position where he's already nervous and he got people watching him and stuff like that. He's already self-judging himself. So when you're nervous, your hand naturally does this. So he's in a position right now to where his body can't calm down. He's trying to calm down. Now, I guarantee you, he doesn't feel that way, but his body is going through so much anxiety right now that his hand, it's basically impossible for him to stay still. It's not a lack of skill right here. It's his body literally is not responding how he wants him to right now. That's the reason why he can't do it.
What do we think of that one?
You're getting there.
Yeah, he's just nervous. He's
I
just
think I'm
nervous.
getting
That's all it is.
worse. Can we have the computer make the line straighter and less shaky? No, I'm joking. It's hard to do these long lines.
Long, curvy lines.
That's why you gotta do it like
always
this. You
difficult
gotta
to
not think
say.
about it. Just do this.
This is a lot harder than it looks, I will say that.
Yeah. Like, how many times you're redoing?
I feel his pain, bro.
And it's already so wobbly. This
feel
is my
his pain.
best. This is my finest work.
I guess she knew it. That's why she asked you to do the hair.
I think so.
一番大変だから髪の毛やってって言ったんですね。
Yeah, the hair is going to be the hardest. Yeah.
そうですね、ちょっと大変なところを
Yes, exactly.
They toss you in there, man. You
But it
in the
was really
deep
cool
end.
to see the images in this raw form and just how insanely good they look. Like, this is just one frame.
Yes.
And again, of course, we got to compare. Yes, mine sucked.
Do you want to compare with the actual keyframe?
Yes.
So this is the one you have drawn?
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Wow.
Oh my God. This look like, bro, listen. Once I started seeing my line works looking like this, I was so happy. It lets me know that my confidence in my actually line work is much higher, because before my line work used to look so fucking shitty. Like, I used to hate it, but now I don't really care. I don't really spend too much time on like trying to get it perfect and shit like this. When you're first starting off doing line work, you want to make sure every line is like this and shit, right? But once your confidence gets up and you just do it for so long, you just start doing this. You be like, all right, that's one line, that's one line, that's one line, that's one line, that's another one, that's another one. You start looking like Fruit Ninja and shit, right? But once you start doing that, you will start to see that your line work becomes looking like this. This is confidence and time. The reason why PewDiePie's look shaky is because he's taking too long on one line. And that's because he's judging himself before he actually puts a line on the page.
So this is the one.
So I'm about to say to him.
Wow.
This is the
Beautiful. One frame, man. This is one frame.
This is the actual work.
Yeah.
This is you.
Wow. Even though it's just tracing lines, there's such a difference. Yeah,
absolutely.
It's crazy. I'll have to practice more.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it here because he's basically just gonna like tell the rest of the people that, like, you know, he had a good time there and stuff like that. PewDiePie did something very important for the art community though, and I don't think that most people understand this. I know it's a different type of video that I normally do. I normally talk about gaming and shit, but I'm still an artist at the end of the day. All right, so I'm gonna talk about art shit. This shit was very important, and PewDiePie might think that he did a shitty job, but he actually was a vehicle for a lot of people who would never be able to see this, but they dream about being in a position that be able to see this type of shit. So kudos to PewDiePie, and I might have to give him this. Good job, brother. I would love to be a part of this. And to tell you the truth, the main studio I want to go to is Kyoto. I would love to go there. And I would love to go to Mappa too, as well, to actually see the behind the scenes and what they do. The Mappa is like, they're on another level. I'm just gonna be real. So without further ado, people, I know this video is long, but I'm gonna cut it short right here. But yeah, go watch the full video of this. PewDiePie deserves all the praise and the views that he's getting, man. This guy's one of the GOATs, for real, to actually still be doing shit, side quests, that he don't have to. This guy don't have to do this shit. He don't have to learn how to draw. He don't have to put himself in uncomfortable positions ever again in his life at all. So I got none but respect for this dude, man. So yeah, graphic novels coming out soon. You guys know I always have to talk about this shit before I go, all right? Graphic novels coming out soon. I read it last night. This is something that's going to be officially done by next month, all right? So once this shit is done by next month, you guys will see the full thing coming out, and I can't wait to show you guys the rest of it. But until then, peace out. You guys be cool and be easy. Don't be a bitch. Don't fuck you.